haven't made a video in a while because I have been super sick. First of all, we've had these major snow and ice storms, and everything was covered in ice. So last week I spent about 2 hours trying to clear the ice so I had a place to walk on my driveway, and I fell, and that startled me because I have a lot of head injuries in my experience, and so that kind of freaked me out, always does. And I was sore and achy and feeling miserable, and I was thinking it was because of the fall, but then it was a sore throat and my fevers and chills and that vice grippy headache that I always get with COVID, and a cough and sore throat and everything. So I was like, okay, it's COVID. So my kid's been gone for a week, which is a school vacation, and he's with his other mom, and that's always kind of sad and hard, and I miss him, and I get out of my routine. So I was sick and sore and not walking because of that and because of all the ice, and just kind of, out of my routine, all the things that make it hardest for me to connect with feeling good in my body. And then I have been saving for a couple of years to buy a second pair of glasses, because the glasses that I wear are special for my brain injury stuff, and they make such a huge difference in my life, and when I don't have them, I fall apart real fast. And so the few times that something has happened to my glasses in the past and I had to wait a couple of weeks to get a new one, I would deteriorate big time in terms of my mental health. And so I've been saving up to get a second pair of glasses. I finally got them. I wore them for an hour yesterday, and they told me they were the same prescription. But I wore them for an hour yesterday, and I started feeling real funky real fast. And I was like, okay, it's too much. I'm going to take them off. Only an hour and a half. And I just started feeling worse and worse throughout the day, like I used to, migraine-y, and just started feeling so sad and depressed. And by the night I was sobbing, which I haven't even cried barely one tear in a couple of years. So it was really clear that this was from these other glasses messing with my brain, and it just made me so sad. How can I be on such an edge that these glasses could take me to such a severe point so quickly? And I don't want to be the kind of person that is so fragile, so on the edge of falling apart, and I wish I was hardier and just could do more and blah 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 blah. A lot of pitiful stuff. And I was just driving here, and I was listening to some Ram Dass, which helps me a lot, sort of refocus when I'm feeling like this, and sort of thinking about things. And then these deer crossed the road, and they're so beautiful. And I was starting to think, so many of us really want to know, what is my purpose? What am I supposed to do? Am I doing enough? All this stuff. And I was thinking about, what if someone showed up on my doorstep today and they handed me this person and they said, listen, this person is totally innocent, and this person has nobody else to take care of them, and they're kind of difficult. They, are really sensitive, and they have to take a walk every day or they'll fall apart. They have this brain injury, so they have these special glasses, and they've got to have their glasses or they're going to fall apart. They're kind of picky about food. They are really picky about clothes. They're not very, stereotypically good looking or easy to be around socially. They are not much fun at a party, so don't take them out. They're pretty much a homebody. They go to bed early. You know, they're kind of difficult to be around, and they're kind of a pain, but they're totally innocent, and you are the only person who can take care of them, and there's nobody else. There's nobody else to take care of them. And would you do this for the rest of your life? And it's like, okay, this is what my thing is. My thing is to take care of this difficult, stressful, not easygoing, not so stereotypically praiseworthy person for the rest of my life. And can I be real gentle and real kind and real patient as if I'm taking care of my own child, with all of the things that I am? Can I do that? Can I spend my life doing that? And, if I just spent my life doing that, there's sort of the chop wood, carry water idea from Buddhism, and some people are critical of that. Like, we got to do more, we got to, change the world. And it is my belief that taking good care of yourself and taking gentle care of the people around you is the most impactful, because most of us are more violent towards ourselves than a lot of the dictators in the world. And that energetically has a huge impact on the world around you. And so I wonder if we could consider just taking really gentle care of ourselves and shifting the way that we talk to ourselves, the way that we interact with ourselves, the way that we are critical and harsh and disrespectful to ourselves, and consider shifting that and see if some of that energy that we're taking, being so hard on ourselves, could actually be offered in kindness to others and to ourselves. There's a lot to be discouraged about right now and a lot to be scared about. But we always have the option. There's not necessarily big things that we can do all the time to change governments and big, powerful companies. But what we can do is we can be really kind to ourselves and really kind to the people around us. And I do think that makes a huge difference. So, sending you lots of love.